welcome to Let's Talk Rugs. I have to thank you all for following us on this programme, this journey of adventure through the rug world, and I'm hoping that you're gradually learning a little bit more about rugs, where they're from, how to look after them, and getting enthusiastic about them as I am. Today, I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about the different designs of old traditional Persian carpets. Basically, Persian carpets are divided into three categories, of which I have examples hanging behind me. We've got town carpets, tribal carpets, and village carpets. And they all have a very distinctive look. So if you have your own rugs, or you're looking at other people's rugs, hopefully by the end of this little talk, you'll be able to say, oh, that rug was made in a town or a city. So follow me and I'll talk you through. Now, rug making originated with the nomadic people. Ta-da! We have a nomadic rug in the middle. Nomads weave their rugs using designs that they get inspiration from the surroundings where they live. So in this carpet here, you will see there's lots of beautiful birds in the border, little goats in the main field, flowers that have come from the village, the mountains where they live, chickens or peacocks, and all sorts of things that are part of their life and where they live, and they weave these into the carpets. Now, all these designs are in their heads. They don't write them down on paper. They work from the inspiration of their families and the surroundings where they live to create these carpets. City carpets, on the other hand, as you can see, are much more ornate. These are designed on paper by very clever artists. And these drawings are handed over to the weavers, and then they're woven into the carpets. Because they've designed them on paper beforehand, they're able to get much more detail and much more scrolling designs going through the carpet. So if you look carefully here, you can see that this design here sort of follows through. You've got flowers going through the carpet, which could only be done by designing the carpet beforehand. And if you look carefully at the borders, hold this one up here, you can see how beautifully it turns the corner in the design, which could also only be done on paper. You couldn't do that in your head. Village rugs, on the other hand, pan over here, have a sophistication about them, a bit like the city carpets, but they're much more geometric and angular in their designs. The central medallion has the city feel. They're trying to be sophisticated, but the wool is never as fine, the cotton foundation that they're woven on is not as fine, so it's a much chunkier design. And if you look at the borders, you see at the top, it stops and starts. So that has just been worked through. They've had a basic design for the border, and when they got to the end, they just had to stop. That gives you a little bit of insight into the three basic types of rugs: tribal, city, and village production. And I hope that if you're starting to look at rugs and getting more interest in them, you will be able to pick out little things that might give you a clue as to where they're from. But we're always here if you need any help. You're starting to get enthusiastic about this subject, as I am. We will be more than happy to help you anytime, so please do get in touch and keep following our talks. Thank you for doing so. Okay, see you soon.